and talk a little bit more about what we're doing here with Karatbars. Karatbars is a company, and I'm just going to go ahead and flip very quickly through just a few of these key slides here. Karatbars actually is nearly 4 years old now, and they're headquartered over in Germany. And really, the dream of the CEO and founder, Harold Zeiss, was really to make gold, international gold money, affordable for every single person that wanted to start exchanging their US dollars for real gold currency. And in the past, you used to have to buy full ounces or bars of gold that really nobody could afford. And so what we've done with Karatbars is we've created small and affordable weights of pure 999 London bullion gold by the gram, by 2.5 grams and 5 gram increments. And we have actually started a really unique new concept that's actually going to reward you for savings of your gold. Okay, you're just going to exchange your US dollars or your euros or your Canadian dollars for real gold currency, and it's going to help you. We're going to reward you, and we're going to show you through the use of our team strategies a really exciting 12-week method that you can get to that kind of income, $4,500 a month. You're going to basically be taught three simple principles that are going to mathematically average out to an income, a minimum income in just 12 weeks of between $15,000 and $136,000 a month. Now, this will require a focused 3-month burst of energy and effort as a team to accomplish these numbers. So if you're going to get in and you're just not going to want to do anything, or you're just going to come in and you're not going to help your fellow business partner on your team, then this probably is not the right plan with Karatbars for you. But we do have a free enrollment that you can join and actually start your gold savings account. You can start swapping those depreciating, dying dollars, US dollars and Canadian dollars, for real gold currency, and you're going to benefit in an incredible way. And as you move forward, and perhaps at that time start to see the value of what we're doing, you can certainly engage into this 12-week $15,000 to $136,000 a month income program at that time. So we don't want anybody to think that you're not invited to join for free. But this 12-week plan does require you to open up both of our what we call dual compensation plan and to make certain commitments. And those commitments are what we call our action plan. And it's simply a matter of you, first of all, selecting and acquiring a business marketing package that will work for your budget. We have 5 different packages to choose from, and everybody can afford it because we have a basic entry-level package called our bronze package for only $135. The second commitment you'll make if you're wanting to reach that income level is to secure 1 gram a week into your savings for your first 12 weeks. Now you can purchase the gold through Karatbars in 1 gram. That's the minimum, up to 2.5 and 5 gram increments. But we want everybody to commit to at least swapping enough US dollars to purchase, I say swapping or exchanging enough US dollars to acquire 1 gram minimum per week. And this is actually the correct way to save money. And then simply find 2 others like-minded people like you that want to do the same. And the result is amazing. As you can see, that if you choose to join our team, your income is going to range from a minimum, if you do these things, of $15,000 per month up to $136,000 a month. So what we'll do first with you is we will enroll you into Karatbars and create a absolutely 100% free account for you, which is wonderful. You can become a free customer or a free affiliate. If you're going to be doing the 12-week plan, then of course you'll want to enroll as a free affiliate. Secondly, you'll acquire one of the packages, the bronze, silver, gold, VIP, or the exclusive VIP package. And then of course you'll have the financial principles of compounding and leverage working for you. And then of course, number 3, pay yourself that 1 gram of gold every single week. Very simple to do. You're simply going to move money You're going to change your paper currency into gold money in a minimum of 1 gram or more every week. And then finally, just find two people that want to do the same. So that's really the crux of what we're doing in a nutshell without taking a lot of time. And so if you're a guest today, what you'll want to do is listen in and go through this training with us, because you're going to gain a lot of knowledge. The reason our team has grown now to over almost 60 people in our first 7 days is because people are excited about what we're doing. You see, we're not trying to get you to take your US dollars and actually buy pills, potions, or lotions. Really, what we're doing is saying you need to start getting out of US dollars. If you haven't heard, some of the great financial minds of the United States, people like Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, Peter Schiff, and others, that are all screaming at the top of their lungs, telling you that you better get out of all paper investments, starting with your US dollars. And they say the best thing you can do is start to take physical possession of gold and silver. And so, I mean, you don't have to be listening to me or to Jeff or anybody else that you might be watching on the networks. All you need to do is pay attention to the people that are experts, and they're going to tell you the same thing: is get out of US dollars. All right, we're going to have lots of great stuff for you. So I'm going to encourage everybody to stay involved here for the next 45 minutes. I want to go ahead and introduce a really good friend of mine. He lives down, him and his wife Helen live down in Costa Rica, beautiful country there. Jeff and Helen are originally from, I think, up in Canada, and I've known Jeff for a number of years, and we have done several business things together. But Jeff is always one that has been following the economy and the events in the world, and we're not going to get into a lot of details, but I want to thank you, Jeff, for taking time to jump on this conference all the way from down in Costa Rica. How are you this morning?
Great. Thank you so much for that introduction, Scott. I was just listening to you talk. We've known each other for almost 15 years. Isn't it amazing how time flies?
It sure does.
Oh man, I can remember the first time we spoke. You were doing mission work in Spain.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Well, Jeff, how's life treating you down in Costa Rica these days?
Well, it's absolutely amazing, and we get to see a different version of the news and what's going on in the world, and we're free down here, and we get to watch the different newscasts, and we can siphon in. And one of the things that we've been watching, Helen and I have been acquiring gold for 20, 25 years, and we thought we were really smart. And this Karatbars system came along, and it impressed me right from the very beginning, because we were always buying gold in one ounce and bigger bars, and we were buying good quality jewelry because that's what we were educated to. We were said, we need to hedge against this collapse of the economy. We got to protect ourselves, and so we were buying, fine gold, 18 karat gold, 16 karat gold, and some 21 karat gold. We started buying coins. British sock. Well, we started off with the Canadian gold maple leaf because we were Canadians, and we started off with the Cougar, and then we bought some American gold eagles and buffaloes and things like that. And as we started to become educated, we were accumulating this gold, and we started listening to some of the experts, and we're going, yeah, we're buying the right stuff. And then, but as I started to look, I said, wait a second, something just didn't add up. Here I am buying a Canadian gold maple leaf. It says $50 on it. And somebody had said something to me that was really interesting. Why are you buying government-owned gold? And I says, no, you don't understand. I just paid, $1,700. We were crazy. We paid upwards $1,800 for gold eagles and cougar ants and things like that. But you also got to remember, we started buying some gold when it was, $35 and $40, $50, $100 an ounce, and so it wasn't a big deal. But when he made the comment that, that you're overpaying for your gold. Why are you paying the government for a $50 coin because it's owned by the government? They minted it, they owned it. Why are you loaning them all that money? What do you mean? So that started me on a quest. That started me on an education process, trying to find out more. And there was a lot of money experts out there that were, and today they still do. I mean, don't get me wrong, but a lot of these money experts say buy gold, and some of them promote buying government issued gold. That's the most unsafe decision that you could ever make in your life, because the government can come back. We saw it in the United States. It's happened a couple of times, and the executive order is still in position that they can confiscate your gold. And when they say that, that means that if you've got a gold coin, an American Eagle or American Buffalo, and it's $100 coin, $50 coin, even though I was crazy. I paid $1,700 for some of them. It's a $50 coin. When they come back and they say, "Give me my money," I was expecting to get $1,700. But when this man mentioned to me, no, they only have to give you $50. You loan them the rest of the money interest free. It just caught me by surprise. So that's basically where it started, this quest and this information and this need to find out more about gold and get tuned in to the financial markets, watch the gold markets, silver markets, and I subscribe to about 25 different magazines, news, financial reports. Some would call them off the wall, or they're backdoor things. I mean, everything has a version of truth to it, and it's good to see all the different viewpoints because it's an education. And so this has become a passion with me. Karatbars International has become a passion with me because I really did understand it. I encourage people to take a look and become educated. This is the safest gold system I've ever been in. We've got trying to get rid of some of our gold coins. And the reason I was interested me so much was because it was 1.1 grams, 2.5 and 5 gram cards, and our company has grown from just the 1.1 to the 2.5 and 5 gram cards. What really attracted me, because through my education process, I found that when the economy collapses, and it's a mathematical equation, folks. It doesn't matter. You listen to all the world experts. 4,000 currencies have returned to their original value, zero. And we see it happening all the time. Just look at the news, what's happening in Greece, Spain, Italy, Iceland, Argentina, all these countries. And they've revalued, or they've lost the value, they've gone bankrupt. And they've returned the currency to zero, and they have to start all over. So I started looking and saying, well, what happens when it happens? Well, those people who had gold were fine. But I started to say to somebody, well, what happens if I have, and I'm going to keep some simple numbers. Let's say that gold goes to $3,000 an ounce. And many experts today are saying, I mean, I was just reading an article by Peter Schiff and a couple of the other guys. They're all calling for gold to be within $10,000 an ounce within the next year or two. So let's just take $3,000 an ounce. And there's no paper currency. How do we exchange a gold coin that's worth $3,000 for $100 worth of groceries, or $200 worth of groceries? Or how do I prove that that gold coin or that gold bar is what it is? So it started me to ask a lot of questions. I was excited when I saw this because I said, hey man, that's great. 1 gram, small, disposable. I don't have to go to a grocery store with, and if I turn in an American Eagle and it's worth $3,000 for $100 worth of groceries, what am I going to get in return? Do I want an IOU? Do I want worthless paper money? No. And so I said, this was money. Back in the biblical days and old times, a piece of gold bought and paid for everything. I want to give you a real quick example here. Back in 1905, you could buy a 4-tin Lizzie for $490, or 1,000 1 gram. Okay, so that's 1,000 grams of gold. Okay, 1,000 of those little tiny cards. Here in Costa Rica, today, if you were to buy a car, and let's take a nice car, a Mercedes R350, which is an SUV, the price here in Costa Rica is about $67,000, or the same 1,000 pieces of gold. What changed? The gold didn't. It was the money. And when that penny dropped, that shoe dropped, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't care about the price of gold. It's the acquisition. But then I started talking to some of my friends, and I said, are you buying gold? And they said, I can't afford it. I can't afford a gram of, or an ounce of gold. And, an ounce of gold, when we started talking, was almost $2,000 an ounce. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you think you can afford $65 to start acquiring 24 karat pure gold? They said, you can't, there's nowhere you can get that. And I said, well, I just want to take 5 minutes, share something with you, go do the research, and call me back. Funny thing, when they found out that they could exchange currency, okay, because I didn't ask them to buy gold, I asked them to exchange as little as $60 for real pure gold, and they get it instantly, gold that the government can't take, seize, or anything like that. They said, I'm in. And I was surprised how many people, when I had talked to them about other network marketing, because Scott and I have been in a couple of different programs, everybody kept saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I've got no money. Well, when we showed them this program of acquiring it in small quantities instantly, man, it was almost mind-boggling how fast the credit cards came out, the checkbooks came out, cash came out. They were ready to go because they had no idea of this new concept of acquiring gold. And it really is, folks, it's a whole new concept of acquiring gold. It's affordable for everybody. Here in Costa Rica, where people only make $1.50 to $2 an hour income, we're selling gold. Well, we're not selling gold. What we're doing is asking people to exchange 1,000 colones a day for 1 gram of gold a month. Okay, so this 12-week plan can be a 12-week plan, can be a 12-month plan, but for the poorer economies around the world, this is the ideal thing, and they get it. Even third world countries and countries where they make minimum wages like what we do here in Costa Rica, they jump on board. They get it. It's because they can exchange paper money for gold, and they can do it in smaller quantities.
Right.
They were having to exchange for a 1 ounce coin. Never happened.
And Jeff, also something that's really good about that for people that are listening in is they need to be aware that I believe Karatbars International is now doing business in over 100 countries of the world. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, we're doing business we're helping people exchange in 190 countries around the world, and we're delivering gold into 104.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, Jeff, you're one of the probably what we would call executive founders. You've been with the company for several years, and you've seen the company come through growth spurts, and of course now the momentum of people joining Karatbars because they're seeing the things that are happening around the world in the economy, projections of the U.S. dollar dying in the next 10 to 12 months, and people are really aware of this. What would you have to say to somebody in a real short little, let's say just you picked up the phone and called a friend of yours, and how would you simply, without sounding like you're introducing them to an MLM opportunity, how would you get him interested or at least gauge his interest in perhaps joining Karatbars?
Well, one of the things I always do is because I know it takes, for me to get somebody interested in this or to get my message across, it takes me 5 to 7 minutes. So I would always say, hey, Scott, it's Jeff. Listen, I need 5 to 7 minutes of your time. Is it a good time to talk?
Yes,
And I
absolutely.
always wait for the answer. And once they say yes, I say, listen, I've got something I want to share with you. I found something. You do deal with a bank, and you are worried about the U.S. dollar to the Canadian dollar and what our governments are doing, right?
Yes, indeed.
And are you doing anything to protect yourself against the collapse of the economy when there's no paper money or whatever happens with the economy? Are you doing anything to protect yourself?
No, not really, Jeff. I haven't really thought about it.
Well, I deal with a bank, and I'm not too happy with my bank, and I'm not too happy with my government because, I put my money in the bank, and they keep saying there's a federal deposit insurance commission, and my research has shown me there is none. Even if one major bank collapsed in Canada or the United States, there is no money there to protect my investment. And I started worrying about this, and I don't like putting my money in the bank. And if the bank closes tomorrow, we've seen a lot of banks in the United States close up, and even co-ops close up, and the money's gone, and these people are left hanging. Scott, let me ask you, if I could show you how to change your saving habit, I'm not going to ask you to spend money or anything like that. I just want you to change your savings habit. And instead of putting 100% of your money in the bank or whatever financial institution where it's at risk, if the door's closed, you've lost everything, I just want you to put half of that in a free savings account where you immediately acquire 24 karat gold that the government can't take and nobody can steal it from you. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
Absolutely.
Great. Listen, are you in front of your computer?
Yes, I am.
Great. There's a 2-minute video I want you to watch. Go to this website for uh, for purefreedom.com. Watch that 2-minute video and let's discuss it.
Sounds good. That's a
And you know
that's
what?
that's just a great
It's that simple.
that's a simple way to do it. It's easy to do, and it's something that isn't threatening to people. I mean, we have to talk to people that we know. We have to speak to them and find out, first of all, do they have any extra income or any money that's being put in right now to their savings account, their maybe the stock market. We know the stock market is about, the bubble is about to burst big time, and of course we have to just inquire about that, and then just give them a safe way to do it. I think that's the simplest process. And if they want to look, they can simply go to your landing page. You have a really great little 2-minute video there that you can bring people to if they're not looking as a network marketing or business opportunity. Maybe they're just people you care about, and they might just be customers. They might want to start by swapping gold, and by doing that, you're going to be helping them. Jeff, real quick, because we got a lot of training to do, and I so much appreciate you
Sure.
taking a few minutes. Um, in a nutshell, I know that you have your hand or your ear to the pulse of the company. I know there's a lot of things right now that you're sworn to secrecy that you can't talk about, but can you give us any information about what we have to really anticipate as we move into the new year with Karatbars, the direction that they might be heading?
Well, I think you're going to see Karatbars really explode in the marketplace. Um, I am a senior partner with the company, and I do corporate work, and so I do have the ear of the company, and we have a lot of fun. And all I can say is that you're going to be surprised at where the company is going. It's the safest way to exchange fiat currency. We know that the governments can't take it, and it's exciting. We've got some. How can I put this without getting myself or giving too much away? We are doing some things and making associations with financial institutions, different countries. If you take a quick tour through the back office, you'll see that there are some country cards, there's specialty cards and things like that. And Harold Size, the owner, has a dream to make this affordable for everybody everywhere around the world, and he's well on that track. We got to remember that this company is not a network marketing company. It started off as a simple exchange program. It's grown. Uh, every Everything that's happened to the company, every enhancement has always been an enhancement for the team, for the people coming in, for the people acquiring gold. Um, there are some phenomenal uh, packages coming up. There's incentive packages for people. And I got to say this, folks, we've been in network marketing since 1972. The compensation plan in this is the best out there. Coming in 2014, there will be people being paid in gold rather than money. As you know, we do have our own Karatbars International debit card, recognized in every country around the world. And there's some more things coming along that line that's so exciting that's going to give you the total financial freedom and the privacy, folks. The privacy that you haven't got anymore in Canada or the United States. And so we're going to have that privacy. We're going to have that security. Um, the other thing that's interesting is, there's always incentive programs, card packages and things like that. And somebody was asking me the other day about the incentive. Well, Karatbars says, you look at the incentives, do you get a car? Is it a monthly rental? Well, no, what they do is they give you the keys to the car, folks. They give you the keys. There's no attachments. There's no rental agreements. There's nothing to do. When you earn it, you're given the ownership of the car. It's not a rent a car and things like that. It's a real car. And so they come up with some great incentives, and they've always done something to benefit us. And look for some new cards in the very near future. Look at our K exchange centers in Europe, the Karatbars exchange centers where financial institutions, businesses are exchanging Karatbars for fees. Here in Costa Rica, we've got lawyers, doctors, people paying rent with Karatbars. It's becoming an exchange program, and that program is going to expand rapidly. Look to the K Exchange, a way of businesses, of helping businesses, promoting your business. It's amazing, Scott. Truly amazing.
Well, we're really excited about it, Jeff, and there's going to be a lot of great things to come, and I just felt it was really important that we get to know you a little bit because for those of you that are on the team already, for those of you that are going to be joining the team, it's really great. I have a unique relationship with Jeff, and just like yesterday, I had one of our team members that had struggled with the registration and he couldn't get any satisfaction on his own, so I was able to get with Jeff, and Jeff had direct Skype contact with the office in Germany, the headquarters in Germany, and we were able to get that situation rectified immediately. So we are blessed to have you, Jeff. We thank you so much for taking the time being here this morning, and send our greetings and our love to Helen. And we'll look forward to having you aboard here in the future for some additional updates and training also.
That's great. I'm going to hang. I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm just going to hang around here,
Oh, we'd love to have
watch
you.
your watch your training, and if you have a question and answer period at the end, and somebody has some questions or needs some help, be sure to give them my phone number, my email address, Skype me. Give it to the team so that they know that we're accessible here.
Why don't you go
And
ahead, Jeff, while you're on the phone? Why don't you give them the best way to contact you, whether it's through Skype or through email, and they can keep that on file in case there's a question that they can't reach me for that's urgent, that they can't find at their websites. If you don't mind, they could just zap you
sure,
down an email.
sure. Uh, I'm on Skype. I'm on Skype on the computer and my cell phone because here in Costa Rica we don't have a telephone. Even though I'm talking on a telephone, it's a Skype telephone number. But my Skype name, okay, is J as in P D H R M, and that's J for Jericho, P for Peter, D for Delta, H for Hotel, R for Romeo, M for Mother. Uh, Feel free to add me as a contact and just say I'm with Karatbars, I'm on your team, and I'll accept your message. We're on Central American time. Our time zone never changes. Um, my phone number is for the folks in Canada and the United States. It's a local call, 941 306 1107. Once again, that's 941 306 1107. It's always easier if you get hold of me on Skype because you can type a message and say, Jeff, are you there? I need some help. And I'm able to answer you because I am so busy with corporate, and I'm also busy with our team and as a senior partner helping other team members and people outside the organization. That's the nice thing about this is we have ties right across the company, and everybody in this company is willing to help everybody. And so I try to keep our calls during business hours, 8 to 5. Skype me a message. I'll always get back to you. My email is life, and that's LIFE, at secrets, and that's plural, SECRETS, and then OF, freedom, FREEDOM.com. And I usually answer all emails within a few minutes or a few hours. If I don't, it's because I'm not in front of my computer because we do a lot of traveling here in Costa Rica. But I will get back to you, and like I say, Skype is the best way.
All right. That's great, Jeff. And yeah, please do hang around. And if anybody has any questions during this next 30-minute training, then just go ahead and lift your hand, and I'll answer. I'll I'll unmute you, and you can ask your question. For the time being, Jeff, I'm going to go ahead and mute you out. And then if we get to a little time where we've got some Q&A and people have raised their hands, we'll get back and open it back up. Okay, well, let's just go and jump over here to a couple of things I wanted to show you that I think will be helpful for you. Let's start here with our regular Karatbars site, and I'm going to just go up to the very front page here. This is what your Karatbars main site is going to look like. You have all of the different information here about your business, your products, the shipping, storage, and contact information, and pay special attention to the FAQ section here before you obviously start reaching out to me, myself or Jeff or your upline, because most of the questions that you might have will be listed, of course, here in the FAQ. It's always important. But this is really where it all starts. And if you have somebody that you are going to be enrolling, now, keep in mind that if you're part of our Pay It Forward and you've received your two gifts that were given to you, then, of course, before you start enrolling anybody directly underneath yourself, make sure you pay forward your two people. There's about 15 people on the team already that have received their two enrollments, and they'll need to make sure that you pay your two forward before you start doing this. However, if you have a customer, a friend of yours that wants to start a gold savings account, they can click on the registration button right there in the middle, the green tab, and what will happen, hopefully, let me just go ahead and see if what will happen is that they will go in and they will register here as either, you can see free registration for either an affiliate. If they want to make money, when they register as a free affiliate, they'll be given a position in the unilevel compensation plan, but they will not be eligible for the 12-week plan to $4,500 a week until they actually purchase a package, okay? So if you're listing in and you are a free affiliate and you have not purchased one of the packages, either the bronze entry level, the silver gold, or the VIP package, you'll need to do that to unlock the key to the dual compensation plan. Okay. If a person says, I just want to become an affiliate, then they just, or a customer, they just come over here and they can click on this side and they can sign up for a customer, and then they can start buying their gold. And of course, as an affiliate, you will start getting paid on all of their gold purchases. So that's pretty self-explanatory as far as the registration. Now, I had a person today that asked me about how they actually go in, and there's a couple of steps that you have to. So you log in, you'll go to your karatbars.com website, and as a affiliate, you need to log in. So up here, you can change your languages. You can see it's available in all sorts of language. All you have to do is click on it. So if I'm over in Spain, I click on the Spanish flag, and it automatically converts the whole website immediately. Isn't that wonderful? Into Spanish. So, of course, I do go to Spain a lot, and I speak very little Spanish, but I'm going to prefer that my language be the English language, so it switches it right back. Now, let's talk about logging in. You want to click on the login up here at the top, and then make sure you put not your user ID number, although you could, but as you can see, there's my username, snelson48. So if I was my friend Claude West up in Canada, I would put in Kamiko up there, and then I would type in the password that he chose when he signed up, and then I would log in. And it would take me back into my dashboard area, okay? And here you can see the number of people on your team. Here you can see on our team right now, underneath me, I have 17 people on my left-hand team in my binary, and 39 over on my right. And that's a total of 56 members. We're almost at 60 members now. It's been amazing in our first week, okay? Then you'll also see your units. Your units are what gets you paid on your binary compensation. So here you can see right now, I've got 51 units. That encompasses your package sales and your gold purchases in your downline organization. And then my right team, you can see I have 2 units right now, because every time you cycle, this will reset. It subtracts the 50 units from one side and the 25 units from the other, and it will readjust these numbers. As you can see up here, this last week, My earnings were 1,104 euros, which is about $1,500 for the first week. And this gives you an idea of the potential of what we can do together and focusing on this 12-week plan. Now, for those of you that are not yet members, when you sign up and register at the place that you're supposed to be, if I'm your sponsor, you want to get back with me so I can place you under the proper person. If somebody else invited you here today, you want to get back to them. But they will get you enrolled, and you'll want to start by ordering a package, and they can walk you through that process. So you would just click on step number 1. Now, it's very important that once you purchase your package, if you buy the silver package, you're going to get a gram of gold. If you buy the gold package, you're going to get 2 grams. And if you buy the VIP package, you're going to get 3 grams of gold. Okay. But after that, if you're going to be buying your weekly gold savings, I shouldn't say buying, exchanging your US dollars or Canadian dollars or European dollars for real 24 karat gold money, you're going to need to upload these KYC documents here. Okay. And how do you do it? It's very simple. You come under the blue step number 2 where it says upload KYC to get paid and to be able to purchase gold. This has to be done. So make sure you get this information into the hands of your team members. Click on this. It's going to take you to an instruction page. The reason that you have to have KYC documents uploaded is because there are terrorist and money laundering activities, and they will absolutely not do business with you after your initial enrollment until they receive these 2 documents from you. So to get this approved, you have to scan. For if you don't know how to scan, you better get somebody to help you that understands how to scan a driver's license, passport, or country ID card that has your picture, your name, your address, your birth date, and they have to have a clean copy. You'll need to scan that document and save the document as either a JPEG, that's JPG, JPEG, a GIF, GIF, a PNG, or a PDF format. You save that picture that you take on your copier to your computer, and you save it as a JPEG, a GIF, or a PDF file. It has to be clear and it has to be readable. Save that first document. You need to have a proof of ID. You take a picture of it. If you don't have a computer or a copier that will scan, then go down to your local Kinko's or FedEx store or business center and go to the operator of the store and bring your driver's license or passport. And the second document you're going to need is a proof of address. It has to be like a utility bill, a phone bill, or a bank statement. Cannot be older than 6 months. If it is, they're going to kick it back, and it must show your residential address. This is where card will be shipped. They're going to ship your pay card once you have $50 in commissions. Okay? The ID card and the utility bill must be copied and kept in 2 different files. Okay? Let me see if I can find my images, what it looks like. And I'm going to go through these real quick because I've got a bunch of pictures, but I know that I had to do this some time ago, and I want to just make sure you see what it looks like. I know let me just go ahead and hopefully I can find it here. Maybe if I just type in passport. Yep, there it is. See how I have it saved under a JPEG? Okay, so this is what it would look like. Well, okay, so see how it has my name? It has my passport number. It just verifies who I am. So I would then save as right here, see? And I would save it. It's already there. You can JPEG or you can go to your drop down. There's TIFF, PNG, PDF, JPEG. You see, those are there's the GIF file. So any of those, the GIF file, the JPEG, the PDF, the PNG will be just fine. Then I would save that as a JPEG, and I just go ahead and save it. Okay. Now I've already uploaded my documents and I've already been approved. But what I would do here is I would go here. If I save that document, I would go here and let's say the first file that I want to save is my passport. So I just click on that, see where it says it's in the box, and then I would upload the file. And once you do that, it will give you that your file has been uploaded. Then I would go back and I would say, okay, now I'm going to do my address or utility bill. So I can prove my address. I put that there. I browse into and I find my document. Like today, for instance, there's Scott's passport. If I was doing that, let's go back and change this. Let's start over. Let's say I was doing my passport. I go here. I'm going to put in my passport. I go to my browse. I find today the one I uploaded was passport in a JPEG. I click on that, open it, and it pops right here. See, it's already uploaded here. And then I just click on the upload the chosen file. That's how you do this. Okay, it's very simple. You make a separate file for either a driver's license or passport, take a good clean picture of it, come down and find it under here under browse, and then once you find it, like I did, upload your file, and you can see it's uploading the document, and it will show you when it's uploaded, and it says your document's been uploaded. Okay, now what happens usually 1 or 2 business days later, you'll get an email. It will tell you that your documents have been approved, and every time you go in here, it will show you that your KYC documents are approved. And another place you can find it is back on your dashboard, right over here where it says KYC status. Approved. If you haven't uploaded it yet, it says not submitted. If you've submitted it and it has not been approved, it will say pending, okay? So remember, you got to come over here and follow these steps. Now remember that if you bought a package, you've already got gold, so you don't need to go over there and order your gold, okay? So you don't have to worry about it. If you bought a silver, a gold, or a VIP, you're already getting gold. I got notice yesterday. It seems like it takes about a week, and they'll ship your package. If you buy the silver, the gold, or the VIP, you're going to get it sent to you by FedEx. And I got notification yesterday that my gold package was sent out yesterday via FedEx, and it will be arriving here on Wednesday in the U.S., and that will have 2 grams of gold, 2 gold cards in that package. However, people, if you're going to join at the entry level, which is called the starter package, what you're going to need to do is before you order that package, before you go to step 1, you'll want to go to your Karatbars, your second website, which is, your shopping site, which looks like this. Okay, you can see it's karatbars.com/shop, and then it's going to have a question mark S equals and your username. So if you're signing up somebody, remember, we're all committing to exchanging into 1 gram of gold every week, minimum. So if somebody says, yeah, Al, I want to join as a entry level because I only have $135. That's all I can afford today. That's okay. Just come over here first. Let's get their gram of gold. Let them know that you got to buy your first gram of gold because it's not going to come in that package. And you click on the gold card. And when you do that, I got to log in again. And when you log in to your, I'll go up here and go to my shopping site. This is what I would do if somebody was enrolling into a gold card. I'd come over here. Or if somebody would just want to buy gold and they just enrolled as a free customer, I would just have them come to my shopping site. Now I click on this, And now it's going to, I want to go up to your classic gold card. I'll show you some of the other little goodies here, but this is where it all starts. So it's going to show you the three cards, right? And this is the classic gold card. This is the 2.5 gram Karatbars and the 5 gram card. Now, I recommend that, like Jeff and I both talked about, is get about a dozen or more of the 1 gram cards to have those, because you're going to want to have small increments when the dollar collapses, so you can barter with it and you can exchange it. Right now, it's worth about 63.70 US dollars, 46.63 euros. But if gold does go up to, let's say, $10,000 an ounce, that means that's going to become worth about $500-600, that 1 gram of gold. Right now it's 63.70. So if you look at that, that's for 1 gram. But I recommend that after you get some of these 1 gram cards, start buying them in the 5 gram cards. Why? Because you can see right now I can buy 5 grams of 24 karat gold. It's a bigger piece of gold for $249.31, and that saves you roughly $14 per gram. So I just ordered a 5 gram card for Stephanie, and that's the best way for us to buy it, because hey, it's going to save you nearly $70 on every purchase. Yes, it's a little bit more money, but you can actually do that once or twice a month instead of buying a gram or two every week. Okay, that's completely up to you. So you come to there, order that. If this was a person buying a bronze package, I would put 1 gram in there, whatever they wanted, add it to the cart, and then I would check out and go and pay for it. Once they bought their first gram of gold, then come back over to your dashboard. Let's go back into Karatbars. Let me just go back up to here. Bookmarks. Let's go back down. I go back over to my main site. Okay, I would obviously I would go to my account, back to the dashboard, and then I would go down here, and then I would order their package. Because if I order a bronze package first, the entry level, there it is. Uh, Oops, that's an upgrade. It's not going to show the package because the only upgrade I have left is to VIP. But you would show a bronze package, same thing, 1, and then change your language to English. Make sure you get it in the language that they want their information. And then I would go ahead and click checkout. And then a person would pay for their bronze package. If you did it in the reverse order, if you went back into here and you clicked on step 1 before buying your first gram of gold, it would not let you, once you purchase your package, go in there and order that gram of gold until step number 2 was completed, which is the uploading of your KYC documents. So just remember that. Also, one of the things that's really wonderful is if you want to just set this up on a monthly basis where you don't have to go in and set up or go in there and buy your gold every time you want to, and you'd rather have it done automatically, you can come up to product purchase at your back office when you log in, go up to product purchase, and then drop down to auto and special exchange. Click on that, and it's going to take you back here, and it's going to show you 2 options. You can do a monthly payment for 1 gram. The classic gold card is 1 gram of gold for $63.70. And if I wanted, let's say, to buy 4 cards every month, I would put a 4 in there, and it would charge me once a month $254.80 per month. And that way I knew that I was fulfilling my commitment of buying my 4 grams per month. If you want to do a fixed amount, let's say that you have set aside $200 a month for gold. It's in euros, so you can convert, but you could just put it in there, and it would then every month it would charge you 200 euros, which would be about $260 every month, and it would automatically, because when you check out here, it's going to ask you to put in your credit card information, and it would just show that it would be 273 US, right? And then it's automatically going to keep it in storage for you. One of the nice things about Karatbars is they give you free storage. And I recommend that you keep it in storage until you're ready to have it sent via FedEx to you. Do not, unless you're very, very wealthy, do not buy 1 gram and have it shipped to you, because they're going to charge you about 20 to 25 US to send it to you from Europe through FedEx. So what I recommend is, every month or two, if you've got 5, 10, 15, 20 grams of gold, that would be the time that I would recommend. So that's what Steph and I are doing. We're going to wait till we have at least 20 grams. You can do whatever you're comfortable with. Just remember that when you go up here to the top, I'm going to exit out of this part because I'm not going to set up an auto ship. But remember that if you want to set up auto ship, just come up to product purchase, drop down to auto and special exchange. Otherwise, you'll need to come in here and go to product purchase, click on product purchase each time, and go to your classic gold cards, and there you can select 1 gram, 2.5 grams, or 5 grams. If you want special cards, we have great special gold cards. Same thing, it's going to have your gram of gold in it, but you can see you've got thank you cards with a gram of gold. You've got baby cards. What a great way to help your grandkids to start a gold savings account. Here's a congratulation cards. I'm going to get some for my kids, my nieces that are graduating from high school this year. I'm going to give them each 5 grams of gold. Here's a Pope John Paul. Happy birthday. Here we are. Love, if you have a sweetheart, nothing says love like gold, right, Jeff? And then, of course, Christmas. Here we are, a couple of different beautiful Christmas gifts. Just imagine what your loved ones, your family members would say if they went to their stocking and each found a 1 gram gold. Not only would they be excited, but they would probably want to get more cards and probably would join Karatbars. And remember that if you are going to be ordering special gold cards, like for Christmas, they must be ordered before the 10th, which is what? Tuesday, if you're going to receive them in time for Christmas, okay? They need to be ordered by the 10th of December if you want to do that, all right? Nice thing about you go back to your team statistics, you can go into, this is all accessible after you log in and go to your account. You can see your dual system back here. It will show you. You can click down. Let's say that here's Steffi. If I want to drill down, I just click on that little thing for Steffi, and it will show me Steffi at the top and her team and how it's built. And it shows you the colors will line up. Here's gold packages, black is the VIP, bronze is the bronze package, and silver is silver. If they have come in and they have not yet purchased their package, or their purchase has not gone through yet, it will show as a purple, which says without package. So if anybody's listening here and they have not bought their package, you're not going to be qualified for both the unilevel and the binary compensation plan. And then, of course, you can go down deeper. Let's say I want to go see what John is doing over here. I could click, and then it's going to show me, okay, John's upline is Create the Wealth. John has sponsored 1 person. He's got 6 units over on the right, on the left, and 0 over here. His KYC documents have not been uploaded yet. You can see. So you are responsible to make sure that you go in here and that your people have done this. And then get on the phone and call them. Let's go to Create the Wealth and check Create the Wealth. Okay, you can see here's Create the Wealth. KYC status approved, right? So you can see she has sponsored, or I said he has sponsored 2. So he's got his 2 people. And if he had those done for him, then of course he would pay it forward to somebody else, and so forth. So this is really a unique little website. You can also see your unilevel, which is really cool. Open all of your unilevel, and you can see all of the people and the levels that they're on, and you're going to get paid commissions once a month through your unilevel. Isn't that exciting? So you see all of that down here. You can track all of your activity. You can track your commissions back in here. You can do dual commissions right here. It shows you your dual commissions that have been earned here. You can go into your units. Uh, and you can see all the units that there's 50 units credit to you when you sell a gold package, 20 when they buy a silver package, 5 when they buy a bronze package. Here's where I cycled out 75 euros was my cycle. It's about $100 through the pay plan. And then you can also see your dual team settlement. Here you see that commissions for November were 224 euros, and current commissions in December, 973 euros. So you can track all that. And then there's incentives, and Jeff mentioned these incentives, which are really cool. You can see that they have your first level is 1,000 total grams in your organization. It's a cumulative. Right now, you can see in the total in my organization is just under 50 euro or 50 grams of gold that have been purchased. That's in 1 week. So you can see how fast you can reach these. The first level, they'll give you a gold iPhone, which is really cool. That's with 1,000 euro, 1,000 grams purchased in your entire group all the way to Kingdom Come. So everybody contributes. The next one is an all expense trip paid over to Dubai in the Middle East. If you've never been there, it's supposed to be an amazing city. That's with 3,000 grams. The mega trip is, I think, a 10 or 12-day cruise on a luxury $100,000 yacht around the French Indies, I think, or the off the Caribbean. And then when you have 25,000 grams in your organization, which sounds like a lot, but over the next few years, it's going to happen because our organization will become thousands and thousands of people buying gold every day. And then it goes to a gold Rolex watch. And then Jeff mentioned there's 3 different car bonuses. And then finally, with 1,200,000 grams, which probably will take us a few years, they'll build you a luxury villa, a home in any part of the world where you want it built. So if you ever wanted incentives and you like to dream a little bit, this is the place to do it. And it's really exciting to be there as part of that. Another thing that I saw, I'm not sure if this is it right here. I guess not. There was another special incentive that I saw. Let's see if I can find it here. Hold on. I don't know where I saw it, but they put up ongoing contest, and I really like it a lot because it really. Oh, here it is, right here. Here's an incentive report for the current incentive, and you'll see that they put up special contest. This is a business package incentive for all business packages that are sold. This one started back on the 9th of October and ends next week on the 15th. But it tells you the different packages. You can win a wonderful Karatbars perfume exclusive package. And then, of course, you can win a tablet and a PC. And then, of course, 40, 10 gram or 10 euro real gold bonus cards plus a PC tablet. And I have some really good growth that's going on. And you can see that already I have 3,584 euros. And that means that I won a tablet and PC. So you can go down and scroll and it shows you your username down here. These are all the cents, but you go down here to the PC. And there I am. I qualified in the United States, S. Nelson 48, for a free personal tablet notepad computer, which is about a $800 prize. And so it's really exciting to have a company that really understands the incentives that people really get encouraged about. All right, so the next page I want to show you here today on this training, I know we're trying to get done here pretty quickly, is down here. Everybody is given a landing page, and this is a really great. Jeff had talked a little bit about asking people the very simple question if they're at all concerned about their dollars being safe in the banks and the credit unions, and are you really trusting the government, and what would happen if the banks close their door? Well, this if they tell you, yeah, that really makes good sense. I want to protect my money, so I want to start merely swapping some of my dollars out to start getting Karatbars. This is a really great little 2-minute video here with Brad Hansen that really explains things, doesn't talk at all about the business. So you don't have to worry about that. It's also a great little page because it's all linked to you right here. See my username? And you can actually take this and advertise this link on Facebook. Maybe you put a little ad, say, hey, how would you like free gold in 4 weeks? And then just put that little link. Somebody comes over here, or hey, how would you like to protect your US dollars that are deteriorating in your bank by swapping it for pure 24 karat gold money? And then put that link. And then they come over here, watch this little video. And if they're interested, they put their name, their phone number, and their email, and they submit it. And when they do that, you're going to get an email notification with that information, so you can actually get on the phone and call them. So everybody gets not just your Karatbars International site, but you get this really nice landing page. And then, of course, I showed you the Karatbars shopping site where you can go. And there's a lot of different things here. You can go on these limited edition gifts. You can see that they've got, you can even do, this is really cool, and I should probably show, Jeff mentioned working with businesses in these KY exchanges and stuff like that. But you can also go into the business owners, like the lawyers and the doctors and the dentist, anybody that you would know, or any businesses, and they can actually have Karatbars design their very own cards. And they can buy one, they can buy 10, 25, 50. And it's a great way, 251 gram cards with their logo. You can see they could buy for 16,000 US, and that's all commissionable. Okay, so you can actually go in to anybody that you know that owns a business. Believe me, there's nothing more classy than with their special clientele. I remember my father, when he was the vice president of a big freight forwarding company, they used to take their big wig clients out to the Los Angeles Dodgers games or the Los Angeles Lakers basketball games. Now what they're doing is they're giving special gifts. And Karatbars has all sorts of special gifts that are all personalized for different events and packaging. They also have gold card bundles, special merchandising. So this is a great site that you can go to. And let's say it was ABC Dry Cleaners, and they had 10 special people that they wanted to give a gram of gold to thank them. They could advertise their business and be giving something of incredible value to those top 10 customers. It's also great for fundraising for Little League, or, you always see these raffles going on. Can you imagine giving away a gram of gold in a raffle? And they could sell tickets for $1 or $2, and you could win $50, $60 worth of gold. It's pretty amazing what you can do with Karatbars. So when you join Karatbars, you get your main Karatbars International site, which is this one here. Okay, everybody gets that. It tells you the current price. That's in euros. And you can, if you're a preferred VIP member, the $10,000 level, you get a little bit more of a discount. And so you'll get a preferred price. And so you can get the price of gold. It's also tells you about the countries, the K exchange, the prepaid MasterCard. If you want to pre-order your MasterCard, you can click on here. It will give you the information about the Karatbars card. Once you receive it, I can't wait to get mine. It should be here next week. You call and activate your card. In the US, there's a toll-free number. Then it tells you if you want to load money onto it, how you can do bank transfers onto it. And then every week on Friday morning, if you have commissions, Karatbars will load your money onto this, and you can use this MasterCard at any place in the world that takes MasterCard. So if you want to take a plane trip or a cruise or a hotel or rent a car, you can use that just like cash. And as Jeff mentioned very soon, we're going to be able to start getting paid with gold. So it was really exciting to see the first part of that. Yesterday, I received a notification from Karatbars that I had just purchased 2 grams of gold, and it showed me the amount. And I said, well, I didn't purchase any gold. I hadn't set up an auto ship. In fact, I already purchased 10 grams when I joined. And so I called Jeff on Skype, and I said, hey, Jeff, it's showing me that I'm getting charged for 2 grams of gold. And Jeff said, oh, no, that's the new auto saving program where we're starting to get paid not in worthless US dollars, but they're starting to pay us in gold. And it overrides any auto ship that you may have set up. So Jeff explained that every time you have $200 or 200 euros or more in commissions, you are going to automatically get 1 gram of gold. And you don't have to worry, you're not going to be charged on your credit card for it, nor will you be charged on your auto ship. If you set up 1 gram of gold every week, that would override it. And instead of paying for it with your credit card, they're just going to credit your account with 1 gram of gold. That happens also, and it happened yesterday for me because I had over 1,000 euros that were pending. And when that happens, you're not going to get 1 gram. They're going to pay you 2 grams of gold. So that's where that notice came from. And it goes up to 2,500 euros. You're automatically going to get credited 3 grams of gold. And when you hit 4,000, and this is the top level, they'll do 4 grams of gold. That's called the Gold Auto Save program, which overrides any purchases that you have set up on the auto ship. So you'll know that. Really, really exciting concept to now be able to get paid in gold. You know, people ask me all the time, and I'm going to just cover this because I don't want to short circuit the training just because we're going to miss so many important facts. If you receive your gold, if I want to, let's go back to the Karatbars International, and I go to my account. If I want my gold when I'm ready for my gold, I can go to my gold. I can see my gold right here. Click on that. And this is my account. This is the 2 grams that I got yesterday, being I have Stephanie signed up underneath me. And for those of you that are listening, it's very wise if you are married or have a significant other to go ahead and enroll them underneath you, not as one of the pay it forwards. They do not count, but you should enroll your spouse underneath you as either a gold, or I'm sorry, a silver, a gold, or a VIP member, and then buy your gold through that position. Jeff made a very good point because when you buy your gold, like when I buy my gold, I buy all of our gold through Stephanie's position because it counts towards my cycle bonuses and also my gram accumulation and my unilevel. So make sure you enroll any of your family members, your kids, grandkids, or your spouse. Remember, if the kids are under 18, they cannot be an affiliate, but they can be a customer enrolled, and you can purchase gold and you'll get credit for that. That's a really wise way to do it, okay? But as you can see, I got this gold. Now, if I want to have the gold sent to me, I come back to my gold and I go down to delivery request. And if I click on that, I can put how many grams I want sent to me. In this case, I only have 2 grams, so it would be very foolish to have 2 grams sent and spend $20 to $25 with FedEx because now I'm paying $10 more per gram just to have that. So I'm going to wait till that gets up to about 10 grams. And then Stephanie's already got 10 grams, and I'll probably have them combine everything if I can and have it sent through one shipment. But anytime you want to have them send the gold, you can just come right down here to delivery request and all that under my gold. So I would encourage you to spend some time here at your back office and get to learn this. Okay, you know, ignorance is not bliss with Karatbars. So if you're going to sit there and blame anybody or blame the company for not understanding this, you just haven't taken time to get your questions answered and spent time back here in your back office. It's such a simple website to operate. And then I wanted to talk about the marketing system. Okay. I'm going to show you Jeff's marketing system. I went for the a little bit more of an upgraded. Jeff is of secretsofreedom.com. And this is Jeff's um, single page. He likes this page, and it's got his picture of him and Helen. Aren't they good looking? And it gives a simple little presentation here. I think there's actually 6 videos linked here. But this is a really good, this first one is 1:44. And then it has Jeff's information. This could be personalized for you right here if you purchase this site. If you want to come to Jeff's site, don't come over here and sign up or anything, but it's secretsoffreedom.com and you can check it out. It also talks about the daily training webinars called the Breakfast Club every Monday through Friday. This is something that's different than the regular daily webinars. Here it talks about the daily webinars are right here at noon Eastern and 9 a.m. Pacific. And again, they have them in the evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and 6 p.m. Pacific. And you register for them at Karatbars Webinar. The Breakfast Club is Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. And that's more of an open kind of question and answer session. And that's just Monday through Friday. And then there's a lot of information that your prospects, if they say to you, hey, I just want to get a lot more information about this, blah, 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 they can come here and there's all sorts. You can see video library. And then down here, the reason I wanted to show you is you can get information and get your very own site set up by clicking down here, okay? Now I'm going to show you my site. This one here is $10. It's a one-time charge. You only pay $10. That's it. There's no monthly fee, okay? And then mine is actually a little bit more in detail. It's got, this is a really good 10-minute video. This is a $20 one-time purchase. This video is really powerful. It walks them through the presentation. It has my name. It has my phone number and my email address. And then after they watch this, they want to find out about the $4,500 per week minimum in 12 weeks. They just click on that. And it's going to take them here. There's my picture and my information. And then they'll be able to go through a very brief 10-minute PowerPoint on getting to that $4,500 per week in 12 weeks minimum time. It also has pricing facts. They can get more information here. If they want to find out more about the different packages, it shows them where they'll be in their income levels at 12 weeks. Here's the it's actually $135. Silver package, gold package, VIP package, and then it shows them the difference in income. Remember, when you purchase a package, for those of you that are guests, if you buy a bronze package, the maximum you're going to make in the 12-week plan is $44.85. You spend $150 more and get the silver. It's a much better deal because look at the difference between $44.85 and $17,250 per week. That's 4 times the money by spending an extra $100. Also, your gold will be free in your 4th week. Over here, it takes you 6 weeks. Then it gives you the difference with the gold package, which is where I started, and it takes it from $17,250 all the way up to $25,875 a week, and then your VIP, which is the best package if you can afford it, $34,500 per week. Here's information just like you saw on Jeff's website for the Breakfast Club and the webinars. And then it just talks about, teaming up with 2 others and so forth. You can also come to this site. It's kbmillions.com. This is the 3 video website, KB Millions, or I should say 3 pages. And it also has a link here where you can purchase. It will take you to the page here when I click on this, and it will tell you about the recommended use of the Karatbar group websites. And it will talk to you about the simple power. One of the things I love about this guy that set this up, Lloyd, up in Lloyd Merriman, up in Canada, is he also will do voice broadcasting for you. You don't have to do it yourself. He gives you steps to use voice broadcasting. You send out the voice broadcast and you simply call those who leave a message and a request to be contacted. Then you send them to the 15-minute message with clear instructions to leave a message or call you if they're interested, and then email them your website, three-way them to your upline or your business partner, and then help them to register and purchase a package. So this is the site I bought for $19.95 one time, and you'll be given three separate links, okay? And these are the three steps that you can do if you want to use the voice broadcasting. Many of you have asked me, well, I've got only a small list of people. What would happen if I don't get my two people from my warm market? Well, you better have plan B. There is one additional I did not buy. It's $29.95. It gives you these three plus one other complete detail to register, but they can get that right up on. I'll show you in just a sec. But here is the voice broadcasting. You can order it right here. You just click here to order your voice broadcasting, and it's going to tell you how to get started. If you have questions, you can email Lloyd or you can call him on either Skype him or call him up in Canada. And it shows you here that what he's going to do in this package is he will upload 10,000 fresh business opportunity seekers, and he will do all the broadcasting for you. It's a find two program because remember, in our 12 steps, it only requires you to find two people. So always work with the people you love and care about first, and then any contacts that you have. And then if you have any problem getting your two, come over here for $99 one time. You can actually have Lloyd voice broadcast 10,000 fresh leads out, and you can select the day. You can actually select a second blast if you want to purchase two, like 20,000 or whatever. And then you just have to set up um, a voice mailbox, and he'll walk you through that right here. He actually has a 2 to 3 minute wave file so you can listen to the message that broadcast out here. And it tells you step one is a 30-second sizzle message that's sent out to the leads. The following is the 30-second message. Step two is when your prospect hears that, they press 1 to hear more, and there's a 3-minute message there. And step three is a 20-minute complete detail or send to website. So it's a really great concept for people that maybe just are afraid to contact the people that they love and care about. Now I'm going to go back up here. The thing I like also is if a person goes through this website right here, and many people, when they see this, um, they are ready to sign up. So they just come over here on this red button that says for more details and step-by-step instructions, click here. So they just click there, and then it will take them to an enrollment process. It's about a 3-minute and 50-second video, I think. Let me see. Yeah, and it's going to show them how to enroll. And when they understand how to enroll, then they just click right on join Karatbars. It says your Karatbars referring affiliate is Scott Nelson. They click on that, and it takes them right back. They click on become an affiliate, and look what happens. There at the sign up page, there it shows me as their sponsor. What a great system that we have to really build our Karatbars business. Now, is there anybody that has any questions? All you have to do is raise your hand, and I can probably unmute you. I know there's probably a lot more that we could cover. If you have anybody that wants to raise their hand here, I think there's a little hand raising thing. You can raise your hand if you have any questions. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with how to operate that, but you should have something where you might have something that says you can raise your hand. Um, and let me just unmute you, Jeff, and see if I missed anything that you think is really important before we. Jeff, can you hear me now? Jeff, are you there? Okay. I just wanted to see, I don't know if you got to listen to that little training portion, but if there's anything that you think I didn't cover that you might want to cover before we finish up the webinar, that'd be great.
Sure, I just put my headset on here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, great, great. No, that was really good. One of the things that I would like to touch on, though, is if you go back to the main page on your Karatbars site, I just want to explain there's a little green tab. See, it says help on the side there?
Right over here, yes, on the side, help, and you click on that.
Yep. When you want to contact the corporate office or you need help, that is the fastest way to get a response because we're growing so rapidly. And folks, I got to tell you, we went over 1.6 million euros last month. It's incredible. And the number of affiliates coming in, that's the fastest way if you need to talk to corporate to get some help rather than using the contact at the top of your page. Use the help. It will usually be answered within 24 hours. And so it's a positive tool to use. And by the way, congratulations, because while we were watching your presentation there, I don't know whether you noticed it, but your team grew while you were doing the presentation in your back office.
Oh, awesome.
So you increased an additional person during the webinar. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. And what Jeff's talking about is over here. You can see the little green help button. Just click on it. Put your email in over here and your question, and then email us. And it will go. And Jeff said normally 24 to 48 hours during the weekdays, you'll normally get an answer to your question. Of course, if you have an urgent question, you can't find the answer, then contact your person that enrolled you, and we'll get those questions answered. If it's me and I can't answer it because I don't know a lot yet, then I'll get a hold of Jeff and make sure that I get your question answered. So anything else? Anybody have any questions? Just raise your hand if you do. I don't know if there's anybody here. Let me see. I don't know what those little... Oh, there's a question right there. Okay. Steve, do you have a question?
Yeah. Am I unmuted?
Yep. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay. I'm still trying to get hooked up through Karatbars with the... I submitted my documents, but I still have not gotten verified through the company yet.
Okay.
There's a couple things there. Maybe I can answer the question. Take a look and see. Go into your profile and see if they've approved one and not the other. Quite often, it's usually something very simple. It'll say not approved or approved. And if you haven't had a response, feel free to give me a call and I'll help you with it.
Yeah, I'm still showing pending for both.
When did you submit the documents?
Let's see.
Probably Thursday, wasn't it, Steve?
I think it was Sunday when I signed up.
Oh, okay.
Last Sunday.
Okay, send me your username and that. Send me an email, and because I talked to Germany, I talked to Germany very early in the morning because there's 7 hours difference, and I'll talk to Thomas in the office first thing.
Okay.
Is there anything else, Steve?
Okay, Jeff. That's it right now.
Okay, very good. Anybody else have any questions? Just go ahead and raise your hand, and we'll get your questions answered. Thank you, Steve. That was really a great question. We want to make sure we get you taken care of. Anybody else have any questions? We want to thank everybody.
Just so you know, it normally takes 24 to 48 hours, and if you've got somebody that hasn't been approved within 48 hours, then you take into account for weekends, contact me right away, and I'll work with you.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? If not, I think that we'll go ahead and end the webinar training for today, and we will resume. I will send out an invite to those of you here today for our next team business presentation, which will be, I'm not sure if I'm going to do one tomorrow. It may not be till Monday. Just want to kind of nurse through the rest of this cold, but I'll always be checking your email up until about the 20th of December in this big push for our Team Pay It Forward campaign. I want to make sure that we're doing an extra 5 or 6 of these for our team every week. Remember, the company does 2 presentations every day, 7 days a week. And they are at noon Eastern time. That's 9 a.m. here on the Pacific Coast, and then again at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6 p.m. On the West Coast, and that's 7 days a week. And you can access that at karatbarstv.com, karatbarstv.com, and you can watch a recorded webinar there. They also have a registration link for the next company 12 weeks to $4,500 in income. So anyways, Jeff, thank you so much for being here. And we enjoyed getting a chance to have you on. And we'll look forward to having you again soon. And for those of you that have joined us today, we want to thank you for giving us part of your Saturday. And let's just go out and let's really help one another, invest into each other's lives, get your gold every single week, and let's get to that income level that we've only desired and dreamed and hoped for, but we're going to make that a reality now as we move forward. So God bless everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you at the top.